highs. Today is Sunday the 21st, and this is the SPX Outlook, and we start with a 4-hour chart. Last weekend was very much like looking for direction. The week started on bouncing off on 39.06, technically a resistance, but acting as a support now, and it ran all the way up to 39.60. And at the same time, we can see that there's some semblance of a channel forming here. Then it went into some erosion, profit taking, tested 39.05 very firmly. It went down to the bullish resistance level on 38.92. Basically, this is a support area here. Try to bounce off. Here we see that I plotted fibs on this down move, and it kind of bumped and stalled on 39.30, 33, and towards the end of the day it went down. It's very difficult. I said several times last week on Slack that yes, there's a kind of hesitation, range trading, which certainly suits us, but I mean the market should normally try and get into a more significant profit taking, maybe going down to the first fib, which is 38.50. So there's still some way to go. So the ongoing tug of war may continue, may linger on for another few days unless something disturbs this apparent equilibrium. If we look at a longer time frame, here we see that besides the GameStop incident, this little roll pop, we're still in the same bullish run. The bottom was around the elections, but overall this has to end. I mean, even if the market grinds up further this year, profit taking is necessary. We looked at the mixed bag of economic news. Retail sales were strong. PPI is a little high, so the Fed will probably be less dovish, and this market has been fueled on either liquidities or expectations of strong recovery in the second half of the year. But that's still, I mean, at some point, the market will need some proof, will need some evidence that there's an actual recovery. There are lots of commentators saying that, well, the chances of deflation are still huge. Now that it is being seen in current interest rates, the bond market is showing increasing rates, which generally should be fairly negative for stocks. So definitely difficult to make head or tails of this market. For whatever reason, we have to go with the flow. So on this one, I would probably look at this channel lows. I can probably draw them further down. And if I change this here, as you can see, it does make sense. Okay, so we will see. I mean, it has happened last year and the years before that, of course, it can be penetrated on special events, and it's possible sometimes that the channel is shifted. So in that case, I'll clone this line up or down, and I'll see whether the market follows a similar direction just on the parallel line. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, we can only be fairly bullish right now, but I would say profit taking is in the cards. So now for Monday, tomorrow, what are we going to see? Here we see the strong support. Resistance on longer time frames is here support because, of course, the market has gone into higher territory for a while now. Here we see the strong fib, 38.50. So I would, if we break that 39.05, 38.90, I'd like to see a selling acceleration to this fib. The stronger fib area would be coinciding with this line here, 38.30. So 38.10, 38.30 would be stronger, but let's see whether it can break this one. Otherwise, we may have some continuation of range trading, attempt to go higher, but we may have, again, like we had not last week, but the Friday before, a triangle forming. So we will see. I don't see this pattern really emerging yet, but at some point, the tug of war will lead to a explosion of volatility. Volatility has been low. If we look at VIX, VIX has been holding at relative low level. Now 25 is a strong resistance, and this was the GameStop incident. So I would say there is room for continuation in the same range. This is a very wide range, by the way. So this is pivot on 22. I would assume the market would try and aim a little higher. Anyway, that is it for now. This report is not very conclusive, and admittedly so. I mean, this is the way it is. Markets are definitely overextended. They are ripe for a correction, but that may wait for another couple of weeks. Okay, thank you for watching. Next video will be on the current trades, and that may be recorded probably tomorrow if I don't get data from IB. So I wish you a lovely Sunday and see you tomorrow on Slack. Bye for now.